Exactly 1 year since Oakley Carlson was reported missing. Today would have also been her 6th birthday. On this day last year, Grays Harbor deputies performed a welfare check on the then 5-year-old girl, and that is when they discovered that she was gone.
Tonight, Fox 13 News reporter AJ Janavel just spoke with Carlson's former foster mom on this grim anniversary. She'd always hoped that Oakley would be in her life forever. AJ, how's she doing?
Jamie, it's been a tough year getting a chance to speak to the foster parents of Oakley Carlson. They were here behind me. This business allows people to go in and break things like glass and tables. And what Carlson's foster mom tells me is this is exactly what she needed after the last year.
Tuesday is a hard day for Jamie, Jo, and Eric Hiles.
And as any mother, you know, you go through those 5 stages of grief and anger and denial, and here we are a year later on not only her birthday, but the 1-year anniversary of her to be found missing.
The Hiles raised Oakley Carlson from about 8 months until she was about 3 years old as the little girl's foster parents. They hoped they would always be Oakley's mom and dad. And originally, on December 6th, 2021, that hope seemed like it might be coming true.
A year ago today, we were told that we would be getting Oakley back. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I got a call while I was at school from DCYF asking if I could take Oakley's younger sibling and if I could take Oakley when they found her. So we went a whole day, thinking that Oakley was coming back to us.
Unfortunately, the day eventually turned into the nightmare that has now lasted a full year. It began when Grays Harbor County deputies performed a welfare check on the then 5-year-old girl. That's when they discovered she was gone. But reports say she had not been seen for 10 months before this date.
When somebody says, how did that happen? How did Washington State allow that? Good question, because I've asked myself that too.
The Spotlight's David Rose also asked Ross Hunter, the Secretary of the Department of Children, Youth, and Families, that same question earlier this year.
The agency, your agency, telling us that because of the privacy laws, they're not going to respond.
That's correct. That's what they're saying, and I'm going to say the same thing here.
Carlson's biological parents, Jordan Bowers and Andrew Carlson, are still not cooperating with the investigation. In the last year, the parents served time for unrelated charges of child endangerment involving another child in the home.
Unfortunately, with DCYF, they kind of just let us down because they didn't listen to our warnings. They didn't take it seriously. They didn't take heed to what we were saying was happening.
Your binoculars.
See?
There is so much anger and frustration a year later. But Hiles says she also still has hope.
I firmly believe that there's a chance that she could still be out there, and I want to believe that.
So there's an $85,000 reward for anyone who can help find Oakley. There's also an event this week where they're hoping to raise even more money. Now, I did reach out to officials with DCYF today for a statement. I have not heard back. Reporting live in Lacey, I'm AJ Janavel for Fox 13 News.